Welcome viewers to a new series of book reviews by Strands publishers. To begin with, we are featuring the Booker Shortlist, and the book I am reviewing today is Treacle Walker by Alan Garner. Alan Garner is the oldest writer in this shortlist. He is 87 years old, and I assume if we take the word count into account, Treacle Walker is the shortest novel in the list as well. He is another author who is new to me, though he is well recognized as a writer with very clear ideas about the writing process and craft and what kind of themes he wants to explore. Many readers seem to have found Treacle Walker a difficult book, but for some reason I was able to relate to it on several levels. He is known mainly for his children's fantasy novels and retellings of British folk tales. The fact that several of his works are inspired by the folklore of Cheshire, northwest England, is the clue that could unlock the seemingly complex elements of this novel as well. This is mainly the experience of a boy, Joe Kopok, with a lazy eye, seemingly living alone in a household by himself. Relying heavily on perspectives on time and space, it can be interpreted as the selective experiences as well, the kind that makes a deep impression in a young mind. If you see it that way, it won't really matter who else is really there or not. However, there is a character called Treacle Walker, a rag and bone man giving Joe a cup and a stone in exchange for a lamb shoulder bone and a pair of old pyjamas. What begins as an exchange of words in riddles and prosaic responses gradually leads to some rare visions and experiences that transform Joe to a world that opens several doors to the past, fantasy, life and death, and several possible worlds that could link the past with the present and the future. There is a bogeyman called Thin Amberon who makes a mysterious appearance as well, voicing his millennia-old approach to the existence and presence of life forms. Garner explores life from the perspective of a young boy whose time-space relationship to life can be more liberating and uncertain than what adults attain as part of fixed perspectives and faith in linear time. Thus, cartoon strips and time travel informs Joe of a world that moves in a circular motion. This novel may not be ideal for those readers who indulge in what Rushdie would call what next. The narrative here is in fact linear in that there is an order in which things happen. But what might unsettle certain readers would be that the way the connections are made between these events are not in the linear time. The reason why such narratives work better in children's fiction would be that younger readers are more willing to be taken for a ride in a narrative, and they don't really appreciate the certainty that many adult readers are looking for in life and fiction. I approached the book without much background information, but happened to enjoy the reading experience, as the prose has a lot of clarity and it is the least bit strenuous in any place at all. The setting is so well presented with minimal but vivid descriptions, and the linguistic surprises were intriguing and pleasant in most cases. It's true that one would need to do some personal research to understand the time and place references, but I assume that's the whole point of the book. Those who love the fictional world of writers like Neil Gaiman are sure to love this book as well, if they are willing to invest a little time on searching out the significance of certain objects and talismans and cultural references, and most importantly, to slow down a bit in the entire reading process to reflect on what Garner has just shown you. If you're enjoying the Strands book reviews, please subscribe to this channel. I'll be coming back soon with a new review. Until then, happy reading.